What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over the weekly energies for August the 25th through the 31st, 2025. I do this every week, so if you want to join in and see what happens every week for your zodiac sign, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll just hang out and chill together. But without further ado, let's get started because the memory on my phone is very, yeah. So, in any case, what's going on for each of the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, from August the 25th through the 31st, all the way up to the end of the month. So hopefully everyone had a good August. It has been a little bit of a different energy going on, but for the most part, still, hopefully you had some good days. Hopefully you had some, good stuff, just in general, transformative energies, no matter how tough it is. Doesn't matter. So in any case, what's going on for Aries through Pisces for the week of August the 25th through the 31st, 2025? Can you give me a message for each of the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, August the 25th through the 31st, 2025? Can you give me a reading for each of the zodiac signs, August the 25th through the 31st, 2025? What is the messages I can give to each of the zodiac signs for this week? From August the 25th through the 31st. I also want to say I don't know if I said it in this one, I'll say it towards the end, but in case. Also, if you hear any background noise again, excuse me, I share a room with my sister, but it helps keep some background noise going, so I'll be keep silent. What's going on for each of the zodiac signs? Let me do 3 more shuffles for Aries through Pisces for the week of August the 25th through the 31st, 2025. 1. Right. 2. And 3. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So what's coming up for Aries for August the 25th through the 31st, 2025? You're impatient about something? Like you want to get out of something? You want to get out of waiting on something? You want to get out of waiting and observing? Like you're impatient. You want to go towards something. You want to offer something, or you want to dominate something. Something unexpected may happen. Unexpected communication in regards to something that makes you want to say, let me just get off my ass and handle some business. There's some unexpected communication coming through that may get you off your rockers. Why the Temperance reverse here for Aries? Someone was withholding their emotions from you or not being truthful with you. I wouldn't even say truthful. I'll say like literally being emotionally unavailable. Either you or this person, or the situation is not really emotionally stable in nature. Why the Tower here? Unexpected emotion, like unexpected argument, unexpected communication. I keep getting unexpected communication. Someone may offer you something, but you may be impatient to get out of something or to like get something done this week. I think you're impatient. Like you want to commit to something. Like you want to make a decision to fight for something. Like, or compete for something. You're impatient this week. Why the Tower here? 9 of Cups. I think you're getting some type of wish fulfilled. Like it's something that's unexpected, something that helps you to like actually make something shake for yourself. Like something get offered to you, an honest offer. And I think you've been waiting patiently for this thing, but now you're just becoming a little bit more impatient because it's just was not moving. Like stuff was not moving the way that you wanted it to, or it's not as quickly as you wanted it to. But I do sense that you're now getting some unexpected wish fulfillment, something that you've been waiting on. I think you was either waiting on a person, because it is a lot of cups here. So you was waiting on someone to express their emotions with you, or to express their interest in something, or you're just impatient. You want to start working on something, and I think that's gonna unexpectedly come to fruition this week, Aries. Something that you were wishing for, something that you was waiting on patiently, and now you want to, it will help you to start working on it. It's something that you was wishing for. to happen because the Magician card was at the bottom of the deck. One more card that's still white, the Tower here, please. Well, Nine of Cups. Why the Nine of Cups here? Four of Wands reverse. You're getting out of that stagnant energy. You're getting out of that energy where you felt like defeated. You didn't feel as though there was no purpose in something. I think you're starting to just look up and see like what else is out there for you. And I think this is going to help. Yeah, something, the scales are balancing for you this week. Like something's going to work and shake. Something's ending in your favor. And you'll be able to keep your options open in regards to this. So that's what I see for you this week, Aries. Pretty straight to the point. You were impatient in regards to something, but I think something's unexpectedly going to work out for you. So yeah, that's what I see here. Taurus, what's coming up for you this week? You're impatient too. You're impatient about committing to something. What's coming up for you this week, Taurus? Why the Temperance reverse here for Taurus this week? These cards flying. You want to work on something too. Like you're tired of holding, I think you're very impatient. Like you're tired of holding back. Like you want to like, I don't know why I want to say speak your piece, but I don't see no swords cards here. But it seems like you're just tired of holding back. You're very impatient. Like you want to go ahead and start working on something. Like you're tired of waiting on something. Why the Page of Wands reverse here? Yeah, you're tired of waiting. Like you're tired of sitting as if like, I think you're tired of sitting in, let me get, why the Page of Wands reverse? One more card as to why the Page of Wands reverse here. Two cards flip. This could be in regards to a job opportunity. Not a job opportunity, but something that fell through that was tangible in nature. And you felt deceived in regards to this particular offer. Like something didn't come through the way that you wanted it to. And because something did not come in the way that you wanted it to, it seemed as though it threw you off balance because it just was unexpected. Like, I think you thought that you was going to have something and you was, like, having yourself align with things, but then it just fell through. Like, it wasn't what it seemed. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you was waiting on a work opportunity. You was waiting patiently on it, but it seemed as though it just did not come through in the way that you wanted it to. And it just put you in a standstill, and you're just becoming impatient. Like, when is this gonna happen? Like, I need this thing to come through for me. I can't just, I think that's what it's coming to. It's like you're impatient for something to work for you. Like you're waiting on an opportunity to come through, work, possibly work in nature, tangible, money. You're waiting on money. Like you just feel like, when is this shit gonna come through for me? Like, I'm tired of waiting. Like, and then something may have came through, but it wasn't what you actually thought it was. Something was built off lies. Why the Four of Swords reverse here, please? Like, the answer you get this about this particular thing, yeah, it was not, they weren't fair in a situation. Whoever this person is or whatever the situation is, it was not necessarily thought clearly. And I think because of the delays or the miscommunication or the lack of directness of this person or this situation, it really caused a bind in a sense for you. I think you no longer want to be in your head about it. Like, you no longer want to be in lack. You're impatient because I think you just have shit to do. And it's like, bro, like, when is this going to come through for me? Like, I can't keep waiting on ships to sail. Like, and then when it did come through, it was a piece of shit. Like, it wasn't shit. What type of shit is that? What? Okay. One more card is somebody. Sorry, give me 1 second. You're releasing yourself from this, whatever this is. I think you no longer want to be in a, like, some unexpected communication may come through, but I think you're no longer waiting. Like you said, you know what? I got to handle my business. I got to get myself out of this situation. I can't sit still any longer, because if I sit still, I'm going to be up the creek without a paddle. That's what I see here for Taurus. And usually Taurus are very patient, but I think in this particular instance, you wanted shit to move. Like, you're tired of waiting. because you got shit to handle. So I think you're going to be in this energy where you're just impatient and you just want shit to move for you. And I think you're no longer going to sit in stagnancy waiting on someone to, or waiting on something to come through for you. I think you're going to start getting up off your ass and trying to figure some shit out and make something shake so you won't be up the creek without a paddle, whatever this information is that came through to you. You're no longer going to be sitting waiting on that particular opportunity to come through. But whatever this opportunity is, it's just not what it seems. So if you're waiting on something, it may not be exactly what you think it is. And I think there's not a lot of, like, you're not really getting a clear depiction on this particular offer. Like something's not being shown to you or something not being communicated to you. So I do want to encourage you to review anything that you signed this week or anything that you get offered this week. Like literally take your time, because there's something in that particular thing that may not be in your face obvious, if that makes sense. So that's what I see here for you, Taurus. All right, Gemini, what's coming up for you this week? King of Wands, you're feeling confident about something, but probably in the background you feel kind of hesitant though, but you're feeling confident about something. I think you're not letting your hesitancy hold you back. What's coming up for you, Gemini? Four of Wands, Six of Swords. You're moving towards stability. You're moving towards a strong foundation. Like you want to actually move towards something. A lot of fire in your energy. So this could be a King of Wands wanted to give you something tangible in nature, wanting to give you that solid stability or that happy home or that happy foundation. Or this could be you wanting to give yourself that foundation, that stability that you crave. You want to move towards something. You may be moving homes. I don't know why I see that here. You may be wanting to move homes this week, or you may be looking into other horizons where you can build a new foundation for yourself there. Like you want to shift your space somewhere else, I think, this week. Like you want to see where else you want to go. And I think you're feeling confident in your decision to want to cut ties from where you actually live and want to move to another place. Like, where can I set roots? Where would I feel more appreciated? Where would I get more opportunity? Like, I think you want to find some place where you feel more inspired and more connected to who you are as well as what you do. So why the King of Wands here, please? Spirit. And you probably want to become independent from something, or secretly someone wants to become single from something. And that's why the King of Wands here. Like I think either you or someone else want to become independent of a situation. Why the Four of Wands here? Yeah, I think you pulled two fours. You got the Four of Wands upright and Four of Pentacles reversed. I think you or this person want to release and I think either you or someone else is secretly want to become independent from something, like a relationship or a connection, but they're avoiding facing that truth. It's something that's hidden. It's in their emotions. Like they may be thinking this, but they're not actually wanting to act on it. Someone no longer want to be committed. Give me another card. Why the King of Wands? Someone no longer want to be committed. They're making a decision. Like I think they haven't made a solid decision yet, but I think someone no longer want to be committed. They secretly want to become single of the situation, whoever this is. Like I pulled two single cards. Nine of Pentacles upright. Hierophant reverse. There's breakup energy involved. Like someone wants to get out of something, get out of a relationship. They no longer see that happy home, the happy family, that foundation. They no longer see the end all be all. And someone's making a decision, either you or this person. Either you or this person no longer want to be connected to this situation, but they're avoiding the situation. Like it may be hidden from you. One more card is the White of Four of Wands here. Yeah, this in regards to a relationship, y'all, or connections. I think you or this person no longer want to be in a connection or in a relationship, and you want to free yourself from this situation. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, the first message, you may be looking to move homes, shift you from your environment, but this also means you also probably want to become single of a situation. You no longer want to stay tied down. You want to become independent and free. I mean, Uranus is transiting Gemini currently, so I can see how that could translate. But all in all, I do see someone want to release a connection, and it may not be communicated with you. It may be something that's hidden at the moment. It's like in their emotions. It's either in your emotions or their emotions, or both of y'all emotions. Y'all may have mutual feelings like, I think this is not gonna work. I want to cut ties. I no longer see any good prospects coming out of the situation. So either you or this person want to become independent of a situation. Now, it can be a masculine energy that's involved, or a fire sign. It does not necessarily have to be a masculine energy. We all got masculine and feminine energies in our system. So with that being said, yeah, I think either you or this person no longer want to be committed, and yeah, that's clear as day. So that's what I see for you this week, Gemini. All right, let's go on to Cancer. What's coming up for you, love? What's coming up for you, Cancer, this week? You're not feeling like yourself? You're not feeling like yourself. What's coming up for you, Cancer, this week? You pulled your card, and you pulled the Ten of Cups reverse. Why the Queen of Cups reverse, please? Okay, Cancer, I think you're emotionally disconnecting yourself from your mind. You no longer want to feel stuck to a situation, and you want to emotionally detach yourself from a situation. You want to cut through the bullshit. Like, it was probably a lot of drama that was involved, like something. I think you no longer want to fight something because it depleted you, it drained you. Like, you no longer want to work on something, it burdened you. So whatever this is, I think you no longer want to be in your head about it. You no longer want to be stuck to it, and you're emotionally detaching yourself from it. Like, I see your energy in the cards. Like, you really just do not want to drain yourself or deplete yourself any more than what you did. And you think that, I think the smoke is clearing, and you're just like, you know what? I think I no longer want to fight this. I want to move on from it. Okay. Why the Ten of Cups reverse here? Yeah. You're not happy. Like, there's no, that, whatever this is, something just did not pan out the way that you wanted to, and it put you in mental anguish. It put you in mental anguish here. I don't know if it's guilt or if it's like, something just did not work out, or something did not come into fruition the way that you wanted to. But something put you in mental anguish, possibly a lie. A lie put you in this mental state, like, where you felt as though, like, okay, this kept playing in my head. I no longer want to play this in my head. Someone probably lied to you, or there was a lie that was exposed, and you no longer want to be a part of it. I think you're emotionally detaching yourself from a situation that was filled with lies and put you in a lot of mental anguish. Again, why the Queen of Cups reverse here, please? Well, they gave me multiple cards. It's too many cards. It was something that was... something put a bad taste in your mouth, and you no longer are interested. But that was too many cards. I ain't reading all that. Anyway, why the Queen of Cups reverse, please? Yeah, you no longer want to make it work. I think you're ignoring the situation for real, and you're no longer just going to move towards. I think you're just like, you know what? I don't see anything coming out of the situation, so I'm just going to exit stage left. I'm not going to work on it. I'm tired of working on it. I'm tired of trying to think. I'm tired. I think I keep getting I'm tired. You're depleted. You just want to move on from the situation. I think you're no longer just like, I'm not putting my effort towards this. My emotions, my feelings, whatever the hell it is, I'm not draining myself no more. I'm done. Because it's being misinterpreted anyway. You're no longer going to be stuck in this energy where it's like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're just like, okay, what else can I do? Is out. It's out of the question. I'm just going to ignore this and I'm not going to work on it. I'm moving on. Like, or I don't see nothing coming out of this situation, so I need to move on to somewhere else. Why the Chariot here? Something did not come together the way that you thought it was. Something did not come together the way that you thought it was, and you're just moving out of that energy. You're moving away from it. You're moving away from it, like you're tired. What else can I do so I won't feel like shit anymore? Like, you're tired of feeling like shit is what I get. You're tired of feeling like shit, and you're tired of going towards situations that just keep going to a dead end. I'm out of it. Why the 8 of Swords reverse? One more card. Why the 8 of Swords reverse? Yeah. Could have been something emotional. Like, it was an injustice that has transpired, and it's like, you know what? I'm not going to keep ruminating over what happened. Yes, it happened, but I can't do shit about it. So I'm going to go ahead and heal from it. And yeah, you're just going to go ahead and heal from it. You're just going to be like, you know what? I'll take that L. I'm done. This fucked me over, but you know what? You got it. I'm going to heal and I'm going to get my ass out of it. I'm done. You're going to start putting back towards yourself, though. That's what I see. You're really going to start putting back towards yourself. You're not going to work on anything that's not working out. And you're not going to go towards anything. Like, yes, this may have transpired, but I think you no longer want to ruminate on the fuckery. Okay, this happened. Call it a day. Because you're drained. I think you became numb. You really became numb to a situation. Like, I'm done. You thought all you can thought. You felt all you can feel. You're done. Something didn't come together in the way that you wanted to. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Can't work on it? Let's move on. You pulled your card. You're moving on. Simple as that. You're moving on. Like, what the fuck else is there? What the fuck else is there to do? You're simple as day, Cancer. That was it for your reading. Okay, Leo, what's coming up for you this week? Okay, Strength card. You pulled your card too, Leo. You're holding back from a connection. You're holding back from a connection. What a Strength card here, please. Okay, where'd the card go? Where the fuck the card go? Want me phone go? Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're holding back from a connection. Hold on, let me show you both cards. You're holding back from a connection. A connection that did not work the way that you thought. Yeah, so you no longer want to be committed to somebody. Similar to the Gemini read. Like, I think this is in the background, like you're holding back. I think you, deep down, you're like, okay, I don't want to connect with you anymore. So what's next? Like, what's going on? Why the Queen of Wands here? Wheel of Fortune reversed. You felt stuck. Like, you felt, yeah. You're walking away from a site, like, something is unable to close out. Like, something was able to come to a completion. So you're walking away. Like, you want to walk away with your dignity. Because you pulled the Queen of Wands here. You want to move on and see what else is out there for you. Why the Two of Cups here? Someone's, okay, this could be, someone may, okay. What's the Page of Swords here for? Too many cards. Could be a Sag. Someone that, okay, something did not work out with somebody. Or someone may be spying on you. It could be an old connection. Someone want to make something right, possibly. No, I wouldn't say someone want to make it right. I think like someone know, like someone's spying on you. Like they want to come back in and offer you something, but they don't know. Let me see. That was too many cards. Why the Page of Swords here? Why the Page of Swords here? Justice reverse. Okay, this is heartbreak energy. Like someone probably fucked you over. It was an injustice that happened. Someone that you broke it off with want to come back in and try to make it work again with you. But I think you're holding back from it. You pulled your card. You're holding back from it because it's like, bro, you fucked me over before. What makes you think you're gonna fuck me over again? I think this is like the energy that you're carrying, like, well, this person's carrying, like someone has guilt or someone's like trying to see how to make something work or try to apologize to you. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I didn't get apology energy, but the Page of Swords is someone that you had a breakup with or someone that you disconnected from and someone that fucked you over. Or in nicer terms, someone that was not truthful, was not honest, and someone that screwed you over. I just get that heavily here, and you're holding back. Like you wanted to walk away from that because it just was not fair. Like either you're observing, like, okay, I think you're observing the connections in your life too. Like I think you're tired of being hurt. And you're tired of being in a cycle where you're being hurt or you're being let down constantly. And you're wanting to hold back from connections that does not give you the equal give and take or does not give you the fulfillment that you want. And you want to walk away from that cycle of feeling stuck or feeling like you're in a constant cycle of pain. And someone may be and I think you're observing your connections to see like what is meant to stay in your life and what's meant to go, especially the connections that were unjustly in nature or connections that hurt your feelings or hurt, like, really put you in a painful mood. Why the Lovers reverse here? Yeah, you no longer want to feel stuck to it. You want to hold back and release yourself from connections that you couldn't make work. Whatever didn't work, whatever did not go the way that you wanted it to, you wanted to walk away from it. And I think you're cleaning house this week, Leo. I think you're cleaning house this week. You're cleaning house. You may be ignoring this too, but I think at the same time, I think you're like, you know what? I want to start regaining back my confidence. And I want to move on. I want to leave and find a new. So I get that heavily for you here, Leo. Like I think you no longer want to deal with connections that kept putting you in a constant cycle of misery. And you're cutting your losses here. And you're observing like which connections need to stay and which ones need to go. And then there could be someone that's watching to see when is the right time to come in and talk to you. This could be someone that you disconnected from. They probably want to come in and try and talk to you to get back on your good side. But then again, it's like it's too late for that. So that's what I see here. All right, Virgo, what's coming up for you this week? Oh, you're passionate about something. Ew. Hold on. What's coming up for you this week, Virgo? Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay, I seen this card at the bottom of the deck twice. Okay, before I talk, why the Ace of Wands here? Ooh, okay. All right. Hold on. I'm going to just go ahead and just paint the story. You found out something about someone possibly, okay. Okay, before I say anything, why the Page of Pentacles in reverse here? One more card is about Ace of Wands here. Okay. Someone probably cheated on you, Virgo. You found out someone cheated. Not to get vulgar, but you probably found out someone slept with someone else. Something gets revealed of that. Someone lied. Someone lied. Let me put these back. Why the Page of Pentacles reverse here? Someone lied. Someone lied. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reverse. Someone was not truthful. Someone was not fair in the situation. Why the Queen of Swords reverse? What's this? Yeah. Oh, it came out again. Yeah, you found out someone cheated. This is not for everyone, so this is super specific. I think you no longer want to get stuck to the situation. Whoever this person is or whatever this is, you're walking away from it, or they're walking away from it. They no longer want to fight. They made a decision. Someone cheated. What's the Page of Pentacles here for? What's the Page of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Someone was selfish, thought about themselves in a situation. Selfish energy. Someone was selfish. Too many court cards here too. Air sign, earth sign. Possible water too, but air sign and earth heavy. Someone was selfish. They thought about themselves in the situation. They thought about themselves in the situation. Yeah, you no longer want to work on this. Yeah, I think you're getting yourself out of that situation. Why the High Priestess reverse? Yeah, yeah. After you find this out, whatever this is, you're ending this. Like you're getting out of it. You found out someone lied, someone was cheater, someone was lying to you. Someone lied. It's someone that you was connected to. It's something's unexpectedly getting revealed that someone lied. It's clear as day. It's getting revealed. Unexpected ending. Virgo, these eclipses are hitting you heavy because it's in your sign. So I suggest you read your astrological chart. Look at the transits that is going on. If you don't understand how to read your chart, I recommend that you go find an astrologer who is honest and will tell you like it is. We do have eclipses coming up in your sign. We also had this new moon that just came in your sign as well. I suggest you look at the new moon reading that I just posted as well if you want. But all in all, when an eclipse happens in your sign, that means that the energy is going to like be on 10 for you. So I also suggest that you rest as well. Let the eclipses do its thing. Eclipses cause changes in your life. Usher in change, I should say. So something's going to get revealed to you about a lie. Someone that cheated. I see cheater energy. Someone cheated. And it's going to cause you to... And someone was thinking about themselves. When I see the King of Pentacles reverse, I see someone thinking about themselves. You're going to become unstuck from a situation. That's what I see here. But Virgo, See where this is happening in your chart and what planet this is aspecting. Even if you're not a Virgo, see what planet this is aspecting. Especially, and if you have Virgo placements as well, but you also have a Virgo house in your chart. You have 12 houses. Virgo is one of, you just see what house Virgo falls in. Just see where the eclipse is going to hit. So you can be aware and you won't, have that big of a blowback. But that's what I see here, Virgo. It's straight to the point. But just look at your chart. Just even if you just glance at it. If you don't understand, just look up the transits. Look up what this means. Like, okay, the solar eclipse is squaring my sun. What do that mean? Take your time this month or this week, Virgo. Okay? That's all I can say here for you. Alright. Libra, what's coming up for you this week? You're moving towards something? An offer, possibly? You're moving towards something? You're getting out of that disappointed energy? Coming up for you this week, Libra? Ten of Pentacles, Emperor, World card. Okay, I think you're starting to like regain back your balance or regain back your... Sorry about that, y'all. My iPhone storage just went the hell out. But in any case, let me go ahead and finish up this reading. I gotta hurry and get this done. So, but I think you're moving out of lack this week, Libra. Why is the Chariot here? Yeah. You're trying to outweigh your options, especially after disappointment. So, like, you're trying to see what is the best case scenario for you, especially possibly in terms of your career. You want to move out of situations where you felt like you didn't have the abundance that you deserve. You want to wrap up those cycles. Like, you want to feel in your power in a situation. You no longer want to burden yourself with drama or burden yourself with stuff that is out of your control. You really, you really want to get yourself out of lack. You no longer want to fight. You want to feel stable. You want to feel secure in yourself. You no longer want to worry about disappointment. You're trying to see what your options are. Why the Hangman here? Yeah, you're trying to see what your options are. Keep your options open. If you don't like what you're seeing, keep your options open, Libra. You don't have to accept anything for yourself. You got the Five of Cups reversed. Go towards situations that make you feel more stable and more secure in your circumstances. And I see it might be possibly in your career or your finances. Wrap up those cycles where you felt like you don't have enough money or you don't have enough abundance or you don't have enough financial stability. You go to a situation that make you feel victorious, make you feel like you're that person. You don't have to hold resentment or you don't have to harbor like see what else is out there for you. You don't have to stay stuck in that energy where you felt as though things are just not it. Like you just felt sour about a situation. You don't have to feel that way no more. Like, I think you're trying to see what else is out there for you. Like, what will give you the stability that you desire. That's gonna come first. Yeah. Like, I think you're not going to accept. Communication may come in about a offer that is not exactly what you thought it was, and it's causing you to wait. Something did not work out the way that you wanted to, but I think it's not going to throw you off kilter. I think there may be another offer that may come through to you. But as of right now, I'm urging to just tell you, keep your options open and, don't accept less than what you deserve. Like, go towards it. Like, let this wrap up, like, the lack of abundance or thinking that, like, you can't get what you want. Stand in your power. Why the Emperor here? Yeah. And communication may come through. Possibly something from the past. Small offer. Maybe something small, but I do sense that like communication may come through from someone of a higher authority. But also I do sense if you get offered something that you don't like, you don't have to accept it. Just keep your options open. Keep your options open. But stand on your power. Like, communication may come through from somebody of a higher status. Boss, authority figure. Aries, Taurus, possibly. Does not have to be. Something from the past. Small communication. King of Swords, air sign. Communication may come through from somebody, but Like I said, wrap up that cycle. Don't accept less than what you deserve. Yeah, don't accept less than what you deserve is what I should say. Why the Five of Cups reverse here? Why the Five of Cups reverse? Yeah. All I can say is don't accept less than what you deserve. Five of Cups reverse being clarified by the Sun reverse. Don't think there's not better options for you. Like, you got options. You got options. And move towards those options that make you feel good. That's what I see for you, Libra. And don't make hasty decisions either. Take your time. It's not the end of the world. Again, we're in the eclipse season, so I suggest that you guys take your time. Quick message for you, Libra. All right. Who's next? Scorpio, what's coming up for you? You're in your head about something. Something fell through. You're having to rethink things. You're having to go back within yourself this week. Like, something just did not come through the way that you wanted to. What's coming up for you this week, Scorpio? Yeah, something did not come through the way that you want to. Something fell through due to some drama. And it's burdening you. It burdened you, but I think you're no longer wanting to worry about that. Something just did not come through the way that you wanted to. Something fell through. Why the Nine of Wands here? Someone from the past. Communication may come through from somebody. Or you may communicate something to somebody. But I think you're no longer interested. I think you're no longer interested. But something from the past? Why does Ace of Cups here, please? Yeah, I think there's a decision to just not communicate. It's still not telling me anything. Hold on, why the Nine of Wands here, please? Why the Nine of Wands here? Four of Wands. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I think you're walking away from something. Like, you no longer want to be in your head about something that just fell through. I think you want to just go towards the finish line. You don't want to stay stuck in lack, or you don't want to stay stuck in energies that make you feel like you ain't going to get your whole wish fulfillment. Why the Seven of Pentacles here? I think you're waiting on the smoke to clear. You're waiting on the smoke to clear. Something was unexpectedly revealed about something. Possibly a commitment was unexpected. Something just did not work out the way that you thought. Why the Ace of Cups reverse? Someone made a decision. Something's coming. Okay, the scales are balancing for you this week too. The scales are going to be balanced. So whatever this is, I think it's just urging you to wait for the smoke to clear. Don't get wrapped up too much into the drama or the smoke, especially if you don't have all the information that's coming through to you. Why is the one more card is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah, hold back. I think this is a message to hold back. And don't put yourself through mental anguish on something that you can't control right now, especially over something that already fell through. This may be in regards to a connection. Possible water sign. I mean, you are a water sign, so. Leo. Water Judgment in reverse here. Yeah, someone, like, it was disappointment. Like, someone was disappointed. I get heavy Leo energy here, and because of this disappointment, it's causing you to retreat to your shell, or someone to retreat and just heal and focus on themselves. Like, there's no communication that's coming through. Or someone may communicate their disappointment in something. Someone may communicate their disappointment in something. But I think they're trying to get a new perspective before they move towards that. or you're trying to get a new perspective before you go and communicate with somebody. Why the Two of Swords reversed here? Someone's going to make a decision, though. I do sense that here. I do get that something fell through, especially over a lie. But I think you're no longer wanting to beat yourself up over it. I think you're just trying to see, like, you're trying to wait until the smoke clears before you do anything this week. Is what I get here. And I think you're done. You're tired of fighting. Like, I think you're really just, like, over the mental anguish this has caused you. And you're emotionally drained from the situation. Like, whatever this is, you're really drained. So, take a step back, Scorpio, and rest. Just take a step back and rest. And just focus on you. Focus on you this week. And let the smoke clear on its own. Is what I should say. Let the smoke clear on its own. Alright. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you this week? I seen the Six of Wands. Ooh. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you this week? What's coming up for you this week, Sagittarius? Three of Cups. Something did not come together. Oh, yeah. 2 threes. Something did not come together the way that you thought it did. 2 threes. Something did not come together. Why does... High Priestess. Something got revealed. Someone was selfish. Something got revealed. Something did not come together. Okay, why the 3 of Cups reversed here? Why the 3 of Cups reversed here? Cancer? So, ooh. I think I got this for Virgo. Ooh, shit. There was... Someone lied. Third party energy? You wanted to move away from that energy? There was third party energy involved. There was some deception. Why the High Priestess reverse? Ooh, shit. This your card in reverse. This your card. Someone moved out of haste. Someone moved out of haste. Tempers. Yeah. Someone did not think straight. Someone moved without thinking. That got revealed. Someone moved without thinking. Why the Chariot here? Ooh, hit my face. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles reversed. World card. Huh. Why the 3 of Cups reversed here? Communication. Moving on. Okay. Communication gonna come through. What is this communication about? 4 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Communication gonna come through in regards to this situation. That will prompt you to move on and, like, regain back stability in the situation. But there's someone that did not think straight. There's a person here that did not think straight. And that get revealed. But there's going to be some communication about something that did not come together. From someone that did not come together with properly, or it just did not come together the way that you thought. There's going to be communication to help you to move on from that. Communication going to come through to help you move on from that. Why the High Priestess reverse? Yeah, you're waiting. I think, to be honest with you, I think that, yeah, I think you're waiting. I don't think this information was revealed yet. Someone was holding back before they said anything. Someone's waiting till their mind get cleared. Because someone's not thinking straight right now. I think someone's waiting till they get the regain balance in the situation. One more card for the High Priestess reverse, please. For the High Priestess reverse. This is drama. Someone's waiting on the smoke to clear because something transpired, something was revealed, a lie. I don't know why I want to say lie. It was drama. I don't even see that Ace of Swords reverse. Someone's going to communicate to try and make it right or cut through the fog. It's going to get cleared, whatever this is. So don't worry. Hold back. Hold back. Just hold back. And let the chips fall where they lay. Communication going to come through that will help you. That will help to rectify the situation. Is what I should say. Either you might, and if you need to communicate something to someone, just make sure you get your mind right before you go communicate with somebody. Because I see you may cut to the white meat when you talk to somebody. So I suggest that you at least take a chill pill before you go talk to them, or before you communicate. If this is you going to communicate, but hold back and let the smoke clear before you go talk. Before anything. But something's going to come through that'll help you to move on from the situation, and something will help rectify the situation is what I should say. So that's what I see here for you, Sagittarius. Just take your time this week. Again, you are a mutable sign, so this is especially true for you. The eclipses may be aspecting your planets, squaring your planets, I should say. So just be wary, take your time and rest. You know, this is a very energetically charged time, so just take your time. All right, Capricorn, what's coming up for you this week? You're moving towards something. Oh, you're being very decisive this week. You're being very decisive this week to cut your loss or to drop a burden. You're being very decisive. You're trying to find some situation where it's equal give and take. All right, what's coming up for you, Capricorn? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to slowly start building. You want to get out of this resentment energy, and you want to go towards victorious situations. Why the Knight of Wands here? Why the Knight of Wands here? There's too many cards. Magician. There's too many cards. But I think you're trying to make something work. I think you're moving towards something to make something shake for yourself. Why the Knight of Wands here? Justice card reverse. Okay, I think you're going to focus on your emotional well-being this week, especially after injustice. Like, you want to move out of a situation. You want to move out of that situation, whatever this was. Why the Knight of Pentacles here? Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving out of a situation that was not balanced in nature. Like, you want to move towards things that give you that wish fulfillment. You're holding back. And you're just going to let the chips fall where it lay. Why the Justice card reverse? Someone cheated you? Oh, I just now looked at this. Someone cheated you out of your money possibly, or your career, your job. Someone cheated you. But I think you want to move out of that situation. I think someone cheated you. Why the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, you're moving away from drama. You're moving away from defending yourself too. Like, I think you're just like, if you don't understand by now, I don't care at this point. I think you're not trying to defend yourself in a situation. And I think you're standing on business here. Like, okay, whatever. I think you're walking away from shit like this. Confusion. People trying to bog you down. Like, I think you're just over it. Like, you want to walk away from it. And then, like, whatever this injustice is, someone cheated you, but I think you're just like, you know what? I'm going to get the upper hand. You may have won the war, but you may have won the battle, but I'll win the war. I don't know why I say that. A lot of 9 of Wands here. One card, please. Yeah, I think you're going to start focusing, putting back your emotional energy to yourself. You're retracting you're taking your emotions out of a situation. You're retracting your energy from a situation. And you're just going to start like putting towards yourself this week. You're going to start trying to rebuild back to yourself. I think I got this for you last week, but I think you're going to start putting back towards yourself. Slowly but surely. And rebuilding back your emotional stability in the situation. But something sparked your interest and you're going to start moving passionately towards something. And you're going to move away from this confusion. Whatever this was. And you're going to start building and putting towards yourself. Like, I think you're no longer trying to overextend yourself. And you're just going to start putting back into yourself. Is what I see here for this week. So that's what I see for you, Capricorn. I think I got this message for you last week, if I'm not mistaken. But if I did, it's continuation of that. Like, you're putting towards yourself. Or this is a message to tell you to put towards yourself. And I also want to say that the Virgo solar eclipse maybe is trining some of your aspects. Or sextiling some of your aspects because it's in Virgo Pisces. So just, again, look at your astrology chart and see what's aspecting you, okay? Just to see how this is going to come up in your life over the next few weeks, okay? Aquarius, what's coming up for you this week? On communication? Communication? What's coming up for you this week, Aquarius? What's coming up for you this week, Aquarius? Something did not work out with a fire sign. Communication may be coming from a fire sign about something that did not work out. A lot of Ace of Swords here. A lot of cards. This could be in regards to work. Something did not work out. Hold on. But I think unexpectedly, this may be unexpected energy. Why the Hierophant here? Why the Hierophant here? Someone didn't make a decision yet. They're holding back from making a decision. Either you or this person holding back communication about a decision that you're making. Like, you're not working on anything, or they're not working on anything. Like, they haven't communicated anything to you yet. They're holding back. What's the Three of Pentacles here? Being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Something did not work out. Something did not go the way that you thought. And there may be a Queen of Wands here involved. Someone was being immature. Someone's not interested. Someone's not interested. In working on this. And whatever they're not interested, this is not based off of a fair assessment. I don't know why I want to say that. It's not based on fairness. Like, the reason for them not want to work on it is because it's not based on solid grounds. They're just not personally interested. A lot of Eight of Pentacles first. Okay, that flew out. Now I want, yeah, this possibly in regards to work. Like, no one have made a decision yet. It's like crickets. It's like you're waiting on communication going through about something, and it's like someone's not extending anything to you or committing to you. And it's like they're trying not to communicate that to you. Like, they're holding back. I keep getting holding back energy. Like, they're trying to observe something or see about something. I keep getting that, like, someone's not being honest. Well, they are being honest, but I think they're being indirect. Like, they're not communicating. They're not being realistic. They're not being fair. And and dare I say they're intentionally doing this. Like it's just because they just don't want to extend themselves. A lot of judgment reversed here. What's this about? I seen the I seen the Three of Cups reversed. It just seemed as though like they just don't want to come together or work on something. And it's like they made that decision, but let me see. What's judgment reverse here, please? Yeah, they don't want to work on it. They intentionally holding back. They don't want to work on it. They don't want to work on it. Whoever this is. So communication may come through about this. Or you're getting clear on something about what you don't want to work on anymore. Either you or somebody. Okay, let me see. Is this Aquarius getting real with themselves? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. This is someone else. And this could be someone that was revealed to you, that someone that secretly had resentment, or someone that wants to apologize. It's revealed that this person wants to apologize or make something right, but I think communication haven't come through from this person yet, whatever this is, Aquarius. But I think they're intentionally holding back. Like they want to say something, but it's like I don't really want to deal with this right now. It's like I think they're saying they got bigger fish to fry. Like they don't want to deal with this. And whatever decision that they make, it's not based off of a fair scale. It's based off of like their level of interest. Like I'm not interested in dealing with this. Like I just don't care. Like I'm not interested. It's not based off of like really evaluating the situation for what it is, if that makes sense. So that's what I see here for you, Aquarius. Okay. And Pisces. What's coming up for you this week, Pisces? There's going to be communication come through to you this week, or an offer of some kind. Why Ace of Cups here? Someone want to make something shake. Someone want to make something work. You may be celebrating something. You may feel victorious over something this week. You may be aligning yourself with something. Possible, yeah, it's an offer of equal give and take. Like you're no longer going to feel burdened. Something's going to come through for you this week. Why the Page of Swords reverse here? Communication. Someone's going to come out of hiding and communicate with you. Because I think it's been messing with them. Like they want to communicate. I keep getting this past energy, like the Six of Cups. This could be from somebody that fucked you over in the past, or was deceptive to you in the past, and they want to try and like make stuff and work with you, or try to make something right. They're gonna get out of hiding and communicate. What a Magician. Yeah, they want to offer you something, but I don't think. I got this last time. I don't think it's like what you. Let me see. Why the Page of Swords here? You know what? No. Why the Eight of Wands here? I don't know why I want to say Cups. Why the Eight of Wands here? They want to communicate about, yeah, they really want, like, I think they want to make something work. But I think something did not work out the way that they thought it did. And they want to come and communicate to try and make something right now. Try to right their wrongs in a situation. Because something just did not go through the way that they thought it would. I got this in the collective reading with the new moon, where someone, this offer doesn't, it's not what it seems. Because I seen the Empress reverse, and I also see the Page of Wands, but I had that spread. I linked it out. Check out that time step where it said random message. On the previous video that I posted. An offer is not what it seems. That's all I should say here. Like someone want to come in and make it work, but I think it's not. I think it's not based off of pure intentions, like it's based off of selfish intention, like they want to clear their conscience in some way. But hold on, let me just get more information here. And I'm telling y'all to hold on as if I did not start talking. Okay, anyway. Someone really want to offer you something, like they want to get out of hiding. They may have been watching you for a while to see what's the right time to come talk to you, but I think they may try and make a move this week. Possibly. One more card is the Ace of Cups here. Why the Ace of Cups here? Yeah, they want to... They couldn't move. They couldn't move on like they thought they could. They want to come back around, and they want to communicate. Like, they couldn't move on the way that they thought they could. They couldn't move on the way that they thought. That's why they come back around to try and make something work. Because I guess they saw fat meat was greasy, and they wanted to come back the fuck around. Well, take your greasy ass somewhere else. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Page of Wands. A lot of Page of Wands here. Like, it may come as a small offer, but yeah, I just don't think it's rooted in pure intentions. It's not rooted in pure intentions. I think it's because, like they said, I think it's because they didn't get the outcome that they want, and they want to come back around and try and make something work with you because they didn't think. They didn't think. I can just say they just didn't fucking think. So that's what it was. It's not rooted in pure intentions. They want to come back around just so they can... Yeah, Pisces, don't let this person back in your life. Especially, they're just piece of shit. They still low-key a piece of shit. They're just like... And yes, it may look good on paper, but their intentions is not what it seems. Because I'm referring back to the message I got yesterday. So, just keep that in mind, okay, Pisces? Alright, let me just go ahead and do the collective reading. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the collective done. So, I read for all 12 signs. What is the collective message I can give to all 12 signs for this week of August the 25th through the 31st? What is the collective message I can give to all signs? Aries through Pisces. What message I can give to all signs? Aries through Pisces. Collective message I can give to all signs. Aries through Pisces for August the 25th through the 31st. What is the collective message I can give to all signs for this week, August the 25th through the 31st? What is the collective message? Advice, possibly, too? I don't know why I want to say advice. What's collective message? 3 more shuffles. 1. 2. 3. Alright, what is the collective message I can give to the collective in regards to this week of August the 25th through 31st? Not too many cards. What's going on for the collective for August the 25th through the 31st of this week? You're observing something. You feel left out in the cold. But I think you're waiting on something to work out. You're trying to see what else is, what's going to happen next. What's coming up for the collective this week from August the 25th through the 31st? You're trying to wait before you make a decision on something too. What a hermit here. Okay, I think you want to become independent from a situation this week, collective. Whatever, I think emotionally you want to detach yourself from a situation too, or someone want to detach emotionally from this situation, whatever this is, because it's not a equally yoked thing. It's not equal give and take in this situation. It's not something that's realistic. Why that's there? Something did not come together the way that you thought of it, the way that you wanted it to, and I see that you just want to hold back and see what else is out there for you instead of settling for something that did not give you the full package. You no longer want to stay, like, you're not interested in sticking around in something. You don't want to go towards situations like that anymore. And you want to, and you're like, you know what? I can do bad all by myself. That's the message I get with this. I can do bad all by myself. So I think you're going to retract your energy from situations and places this week and just focus on your own cup. You're like, you know what? I can become my own person. I can have this for myself. I don't have to wait on someone to give it to me. And I don't have to stay in a dead-end connection for what? One more card as to why the Hermit card is here. Yeah. Like, whatever it was, I think you're no longer wanting to burden yourself in this situation. Like, this situation caused more burden than good. And it's like, you know what? I want to become independent from this situation. Because if I got to go through this with somebody, I might as well go through it by myself. Because what the fuck? Like, I don't have to deal with this. I can do bad all by myself. It's the message I get clear as day. I don't have to deal with lying, emotionally unavailable, lack of stability, selfishness. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with this burden. So instead of dealing with this burden, I think you're removing yourself from the situation and just watering your own grass. Not waiting on someone else to water your grass. Not waiting on someone else to give you what you can give yourself. You really just wanted to just put towards yourself this week. You said, you know what? Fuck you. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want this in my life. I don't want to put unnecessary stress on myself because of someone else. I can do that for myself if that's the case. That's clear as day, collective. That's just simple as day.